After 1974's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, work on the 15th installment in the Showa series was underway. On March 15, 1975, the direct sequel Terror of Mechagodzilla was released in Japan. Known as the final entry in the Showa Godzilla series, this film was also the last time original Godzilla director Ishiro Honda would come back to direct a Godzilla movie. After the events of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Interpol searches for the wreckage of Mechagodzilla after he was defeated by Godzilla during their battle in Okinawa. Instead of finding Mechagodzilla's remains, Interpol stumbles upon the giant dinosaur kaiju Titanosaurus. Titanosaurus destroys the Interpol submarine, which causes the agency to begin an investigation into the monster. Marine biologist Ichinose and Interpol agent Jiro work together to unravel the mystery surrounding Titanosaurus. Through their findings, they discover Dr. Shinzo Mifune, a disgraced scientist who, unbeknownst to Ichinose and Jiro, has aligned with the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens. Under his control, Dr. Mifune offers Titanosaurus to assist with the aliens' invasion efforts. Additionally, he is also helping the aliens repair and rebuild Mechagodzilla. Once fully rebuilt, Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus rampage across Tokyo, obliterating everything in sight. Godzilla arrives and faces a powerful duo, Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus, in one of his fiercest showdowns yet. Humanity aids Godzilla in his fight to save Japan. Overall, I found this cast of characters to again be interesting. They all seem to have excellent chemistry on screen. I really enjoyed main protagonist Ichinose. I thought he had really great chemistry with Dr. Mifune's daughter Katsura. I liked watching Ichinose try and foil Dr. Mifune and the aliens' plot to destroy Tokyo. I also really liked Katsura. Even though she has a sad and tragic story, I thought it was interesting that she was actually a cyborg and capable of controlling Mechagodzilla. While she is a cyborg, Katsura is able to have a budding romance with human love interest Ichinose. However, she is a hero in the end because through her inability to have free control, Katsura sacrifices herself to save humanity. Once she kills herself, Mechagodzilla is stopped, allowing Godzilla to triumph. Another character that stuck out was Dr. Mifune. I love his quirkiness. He's the epitome of mad scientist. Anytime I think of a mad scientist, I think of Dr. Mifune. I loved how he aligns with the aliens because he was shunned by society. I think it makes his character really interesting. He is played by Akito Harada, who in the 1954 Godzilla film played Dr. Serizawa. Harada would return periodically throughout the Showa series. This would be the last Godzilla film he would be in, and it's interesting how his first and final appearances in the franchise are as a scientist. It just seems fitting. I also thought that Jiro, Ichinose's friend, was interesting as well because he helps investigate Dr. Mifune. I loved it when he led the team of Interpol officers to rescue Ichinose and thwart the aliens' plans. Finally, I thought the alien leader Mughal was great. He's played by the same actor that played the previous alien commander in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Mughal is the successor, and I think actor Goro Mutsumi gives a great performance. While Mughal's character is more serious, he's also similar to the previous commander because he's also brutal and calculating, which is why I think he's such a cool character. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. It's certainly one of the darker 70s Godzilla films for sure. Heck, I remember when I was younger and how freaked out I'd get by the Katsura surgery scene, but I think it's nice that Godzilla returned to a more serious and dark tone in this film. It feels fitting that this film takes on a darker tone, considering how the franchise started off with a darker tone. Additionally, while this movie takes on a darker tone, it doesn't take away from the movie. I know some might feel that this movie isn't as good as Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. While Terror of Mechagodzilla isn't perfect, I don't think it's that weak of a Godzilla movie. I thought the character cast was fun and engaging. I'll never forget Dr. Mifune, Katsura, Mughal, and Ichinose. I think they each gave really strong performances, yet I think Dr. Mifune is the breakout character. He's such a fun character, it would be fun to see him revived in another movie or show. I loved the music. I thought the movie's theme song had a great dark and intricate vibe. Finally, the monsters. Godzilla's suit was modified to look a little meaner, and I think it's a nice update. I really liked Titanosaurus. I think he had a cool design and powers. It was great watching him rampage and fight Godzilla earlier on in the movie. It's a shame he wasn't used more. Mechagodzilla was cool as well. He's updated with more weapons and is able to fight even if his head is ripped off, unlike the previous model. Since Mechagodzilla is being repaired most of the film, we don't see him until the end, which sucks. It would have been nice to see more of him, but his rampage scene at the end makes up for it. It's so cool watching his missiles just obliterate an entire city block. Really great miniature work in that scene. I thought the battle at the end was great. It was interesting how Godzilla had to fight two rivals alone. Yet, in the previous film, Godzilla was helped by King Caesar to defeat Mechagodzilla. Instead, the humans help Godzilla from afar as he battles Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus. I thought the battle was fun. They give Godzilla a run for his money. When you think all is lost, aided by humanity, Godzilla proves why he is the king of the monsters. I really enjoyed this movie. The monsters, the fights, the characters, the music, and the special effects were incredible. This is a film no G fan should miss. I'm going to give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. Unfortunately, Terror of Mechagodzilla bombed at the box office despite being a G-fan favorite. Godzilla would go on a hiatus and come back in The Return of Godzilla in 1984, thrusting Godzilla into a new era, the Heisei era. Thank you again for the continued support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one, G-fans.